Again, that bad, definite hate associated with Wade Page, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center. Several of its members later played with Page's band End Apathy. So I got to go back to T.J. Layden, former neo-Nazi skinhead who has turned himself around and written Skinhead Confessions. Oh, this is horrific lyrics, nauseating. What is their hate? It seems to go across the board at anybody who doesn't particularly look exactly like them. Where do they define? Where does their hate begin and end?
Their hate doesn't end at anybody. When you get involved with the white supremacy movement, your number one enemy is the federal government and anybody who's white and not racist. After that, it goes down to every minority that you can think of. The music's designed so these kids can listen to it, start drinking, get all fired up, and go out and commit actions. I agree. When you get somebody who's drunk or been drinking and they're listening to this music, it's just one step away from, a domestic terrorist act, a hate crime. That's what this stuff's designed to do. It's designed to agitate and basically propagate hate crimes.
Yeah, and if you want to talk about a trigger, you take all of that. You take the hate ideology, you take the alcohol problems, and then Wade Page recently broke up with his girlfriend. Mike Brooks, that can be a trigger. The personal can trigger something that, in his sick mind, might seem political.
Oh, absolutely. What triggered this guy? How deep was he into this? And TJ can tell you, the music scene, the oi music, the skinhead neo-Nazi. They use CDs. They used to take them to schools. I did a story one time about a group in Minnesota that was going around using them as a recruiting tool and spent some time with these people, with these neo-Nazi skinheads. Because back when I was in law enforcement, I used to investigate these people. And I can tell you, if you look at his tattoo on his arm, Jane, from the MySpace page, that's Odin's cross. That is that's one you'll see a lot of times with these skinheads.
The Celtic cross.
Right, it's a Celtic cross, but it's called specifically Odin's cross. You see that there? Now look at the T-shirt he has on in the other picture with the swastika and the cross behind him. It says "White Pride Worldwide." That is one of the symbols that I used to see quite a bit, and people would have. There you go, that T-shirt right there, "White Pride Worldwide." And so I used to see that quite a bit in my investigations, and I tell you, they could be very dangerous.